They're voting against. They say vote no on Proposition 5, save our children from meth dealers. And they also say, the Democratic Party of California, yes on Proposition 8, restore traditional marriage. So the Democratic Party, I despise it.
Same here. I despise both. The two parties are nothing more than a collaboration to usher in globalist, hedonistic, absolutely socialist mechanisms into the entire frickin' world. Their extraordinarily vehement effort, however, right now, is on America, the United States of America. The only hope we have is a return to the Constitution of the United States, i.e., the rule of law, not the rule of men, as the founders indicated. I was a Republican for all of my voting life until 2004, and I ventured off to the Constitution Party. They didn't make the ballot, so by choosing lesser of two evils, I went with the Libertarian Party. This election season, I am supporting the Constitution Party again, and of course Chuck Baldwin. I cannot fathom anybody voting for either Democrat or Republican. They are one and the same. Both McCain and Obama voted the same way on amnesty. They voted the same way on the bailout. They have voted the same way on so many things. Fascism requires socialism to function, and socialism requires fascism. The two cannot survive without the other, one another. Fascism represented by corporate relationships with the government, and socialism represents we the people, formerly we the people, with the government. One is the boss, the other is the worker. The two are so entwined, they are indiscernible from one another. I understand your angst, and the only solution is standing strong on voting for third party. You obviously posted this video in response to a Ralph Nader supporter, which, hey, I'm all for third party right now. I don't agree with Ralph because he represents that labor side of basically the same problem we've just discussed. The Constitution Party really boils it down to the absolute gnat's ass of where we have to be. Back to the rule of law. There is no other course of correction to the absolute violation of common sense, of law, of everything this country has been founded upon. Young people who are questioning constantly, what the heck is going on? They're stuck. They know something's wrong, but they can't put their finger on it. It's a total violation of values taught from one generation to the other in this country, and what they've learned in their school books, which have, by the way, been very conveniently, which is a polite way of putting it, rewritten to accommodate this fascist socialist mechanism. If you want an education, watch the G. Edward Griffin interview of Norman Dodd to really get a handle on how the usurpation of our education system began, who funded it, who was behind it, to learn just how insidious and downright anti-American this process has become. I can't say enough about the historical testimony of Norman Dodd. I also enjoyed the capitalist conspiracy to further understand how scapegoating and dividing us, conquer and divide, divide and conquer, that kind of thing. The capitalist conspiracy helped shed a tremendous amount of light on who is behind these organizations, and that it's not who you think it is. It's not a matter of black, Christian, Jew, white, red. It's entirely about the elite moneyed interests. Anyway, good video. I have so much angst for everything you said. I feel your pain. We all feel it. The only hope is a return to our roots, a return to the Constitution. And you know who is all behind that, right? Ron Paul. Ron Paul. Campaign for Liberty. There's a bunch of other places that you can join us at. If you're not a joiner, then just keep on keeping on doing what you're doing. The whole truth is that it's individuals that make up the success or failure of the country. It's not the collectivist. It's not the collective mind. It's the individual. Your right to think, your right to speak, your right to defend yourself, your right to believe in whatever you believe in, as long as you harm no one else doing any of those things. Good luck to you.